So I'm going to give you a Trax News heads up on North Korea, what's going on over there, right? So you've got Kim Jong Un and his sister here. They're making threats towards South Korea. They did just blow up their Liaison Office. They probably blew it up because, I mean, it's a blurry picture. They blew it up because they're not, this is where they would have their negotiations and things like that, somewhere on the border. But they're trying to show force that they're blowing it up. Here's the real deal with North Korea. That, you know, the news media and all this is where Trax News is going to come in handy. Because I know what the hell is going on. First and foremost, what do these two individuals want? They want to hold their power. They want to live their decadent, savage lifestyles. What do? He's killed his ex-girlfriend. God knows what she's been doing, you know, who she's been killing. You could see just by the look on her face, she's a viper monster. Right? This person is one of the people, she's just as bad as Hitler or anybody else that you could name. And I could tell just by looking at her. Her job in North Korea is to be the head of the propaganda office or something like that. But she's basically sending families to death camps and labor camps all day long. That's pretty much what her job is. People fear her. They hate her. And their number one priority is to maintain power. Because if they lose control of North Korea, this savage dictatorship, their heads are going to roll off their bodies. And that's the best news that they could have. Because people are going to be so angry with them, they're going to rip their arms and legs off. Okay? These are monsters, savages. They're sending kids to death camps and never even looking over their shoulders. So they're having a tiff with South Korea. Why? Well, the South Korean... the people, or especially the dissidents from the north, the people that escaped the north, are sending leaflets over to the from the south to the north, telling the other people that they should revolt, or that North Korea is a lie, that it's a terrible place, and you know, people are believing it, but they have such a monstrous stranglehold over North Korea from especially their father, Kim Jong Un. Such a monstrous stranglehold where, like, if you run away, your whole family gets to go to a concentration camp, right? They make your whole family responsible. That's how they keep the whole thing in check. Your whole family will be destroyed over there. And it's a sick, sick place. I'm hoping that I live to see the day that she and him, but especially her, are dragged out into the streets like Gaddafi was and beaten by their own people that hate them so much. That's what you want to do with tyrants. You want to beat the shit out of them in the streets. So hopefully that happens one day, right? We got a world filled with hypocrisy where everyone is talking about how they support all sorts of, humanitarian movements and this and that and so on and so forth. If I was in charge of things, I'd dispatch one hit squad, knock them all out, free that whole nation, get those people out of, get those children out of death camps. If you've seen, right, I've did a little study on this. If you've seen some of the things that go on in there, in those death camps, right, kids, nothing but bones and skin, in some labor camp trying to eat dirt because they're so hungry. This is what these people are doing. Think about that. And this is happening every day, and it's still happening. Monstrous atrocities around the world are happening every day. Nobody does anything about it. One thing that Trax News is going to stand for on my end, from what I wanted to stand for, is to make sure that these people, these voiceless people that are stuck in these miserable situations because of these tyrants, get a voice. When they were doing the Olympics or something like that, I think it was the Winter Olympics or something, and the media was talking about her outfit and what she was wearing, and she's all fashioned, this and that. These people are monsters. They're killing kids. And nobody gives a shit. That's why Trax News is here. We want to knock out this bullshit media game, hypocrisy, lies. I want to give a voice to humanity here. So make sure that you make that happen. Share the news. Help us out. Help us grow. Tell your friends. Join the organization. Post on our website, traxnews.org, so we could put a dent in this savagery out there.